Sending shots with this chop, that's a dick pic. I can't mix with your block, I'm a misfit. Slide on my feet for a mission. Finna light your street up like it's Christmas. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. My nigga never leave a mission unfinished. Record still spotless, little nigga unblemished. You can feel the tension change every time they mention me. That song game, run his name, it's still squeaky clinky history. Put him out his brains and his misery. Seriously, here he switching teams, wipe his memory. Instantly, on replay, I see it vividly. In the streets, they bumping your guns, now you looking weak. Got in his face for the fade and he couldn't speak, cooking him. Heard his own mama couldn't look at him. Left him on his knees, facing east like a Muslim. Destroy a nigga temple, break it down like Jerusalem. I'm finna have the streets on key and a padlock. And I got a lawyer like Madlock. I can never fold, I'm no laptop. You ain't never in the game, you a mascot. Sending shots with this chop, that's a dick pic. I can't mix with your block, I'm a misfit. Slide on my feet for a mission. Finna light up your street like it's Christmas. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. I swear to God, they ain't never seen this much sauce. Finna cut a rug like a bus off. Pray to God that my jam don't get cut off. I'ma do the dance in the trance, let me get off. I'm at the center of two ladies playing pickle. You can call me Malcolm, I'm the man in the middle. Catch me on stage pulling strings like a fiddle. Chevy chasing cheese like my name's Stuart Little. She like a rap, I push her brains in a pillow. Ask her if she rollin' and she hand me the Rillo. So I'm twisting up this raspberry drizzle. And every single puff like a bag full of Skittles. And you gon' think they pulling chairs when I hit the flow. Right behind her pulling hair while she hit the dro. I got that 40 on my hip while she getting low. And I think she getting wet when she feel the pole. Sending shots with this chop, that's a dick pic. I can't mix with your block, I'm a misfit. Slide on my feet for a mission. Finna light your street up like it's Christmas. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. In a Shark Tank, talking big shit. Even out my pond, I'm a big fish. Just know that everything behind me soon to pass away. Ballin' on our own island, no castaway. I was trying to learn the craft, I can't masquerade. Every time we make magic, yeah, gotta have the cake. They say the flowers in May, spring from the showers in April. Burning sage by the pound, all of our crystals is labeled. Try to line your read with meditation you able. And you might get a read, tarot cards on the table. And she better have an altar in her living room. Barely ever lighting candles cause she in the mood. Not to mention love spells she was sending through. Tip a tissing too old soon if you feeling blue. It feels strange to find a guide on a voyage. No, you ain't the same, I can feel it in your aura. Came on point like the horns of a Taurus. Say you won't change, better take that thing to oil. Have to thank the constellations for the day they made you. Shit, ever since a minor, I've been playing major. Call me Private Ryan, I was trying to save you. See the stars is all the line and they designing greatness. So why be racing when we only chasing soul ties? You finna be the centerpiece of my soul tribe. No twin flame soulmates from an old life. So I'm thinking Maurice and you know why.
That girl mine, that girl mine. You don't wanna feel a black girl, right? You don't wanna make a black girl mine, but they always want with the black girl. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I say all it happened is black girl. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I say all it happens is black girl. And she gotta have an altar in the living room. Really living like candles cause she ate a fool. Not to mention love spell she was sending through. Tip petition to her soon if you feeling blue.
They say the flowers in May, spring from the showers in April. Burning sage by the pound, all of her crystals is labeled. Try
what happens is black girl mind.
Power to the dark side, family. Power to the dark side. You already know what time it is. We got to give a special praise to the most beautiful goddess of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, Stimia, whose image is the most beautiful Whoopi Goldberg. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I definitely do appreciate y'all coming through. And shout out to the debaters as we had a debate tonight. Officially, we definitely had a debate tonight. Suave was able to pull out the dub. Suave had a fight with Lance tonight. Uh, I was gonna see Lance take a different angle based on some things that he said, um, but he didn't, and he went home tonight. He got sent home. Shout out to Lance though, man. He definitely did. He came through. Great presentation. Always entertaining. Always entertaining. So it was definitely great to watch him. So shout out to him. Got to give a shout out to him. Um, like I said, man, both debaters brought it in. Shout out to Young Scheme, the future. We got him in the building. Power to the dark side, God.
Power to the dark side. Peace to the
What's
DMT.
good?
Shit, what's going
Peace,
on with you?
peace. Same old, man. Matter of fact, man, I'm tripping. Let me shout out everybody that's in the mix, too. Shout out to Ghost in the building. Miss Royal, appreciate you coming through. Definitely. Power to the dark side, free spirit. Appreciate you coming through. We got Sunshine in the building. Shout out to you. What's cracking with you, seduction, dog? What's good? What's good? Shout out to you, Juju in the mix. What's good? Shout out to the commissioner, Angel. We got Judge Jarek in the building. Let me see who we got. Who we got? Okay, look like I done covered everybody. And shout out to those who were watching in the clouds. Definitely, definitely. So we got the debaters in the building. The floor is y'all, man. Y'all know what to do with it.
Shit, man. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the post debate show. Appreciate your time, man. Because it is late. The debate was late as hell, but yeah, we got it in, man. And it is what it is, man. Thanks to the people for coming through, man. KOT, you already know what it is, fam. Like real talk.
Yeah, man. I forgot about that. It's Suave versus KOT. We got Suave versus KOT to see who going to the championship. So far, KOT has been on a nice little streak. But with like I said, we done seen the season that Suave done had. So, this is where, these two things is gonna have to clash with each other. Shout out to Lance. We got Lance in the building, man. How you feeling about tonight, man, and the decision, man? What's going on?
Oh, I'm good, man. I respect the decision of the judges for the league. You know what I'm saying? And I'm personally just glad it's over, dog. Got to download, got to do some drugs and some alcohol, get some of this shit out of my head. But personally, I did prove that it couldn't have been white people that founded the Americas when the people who came to the Americas was Scottish people. I mean, all I had to prove is that they wasn't white people. He actually
Facts.
submitted to the fact that they were. Did I say it was no black people that founded? No, you didn't. But you did say that.
There was no black people that founded the 13 colonies, bro. I don't know why you just said whatever you thought I said. You drunk. I never said that there were some black people that founded the 13 colonies. No black people founded the 13.
Shout out to
This is
Dan.
easy
Shout out
going.
to y'all,
Some people
Daniel.
don't get it. Some people not, man. And I already knew it was an uphill battle. I knew that Suave was just gonna read off the book, off of some website. I got the website you got all your information off of, nigga. Don't tell me to pull it up. I'm talking about you got the shit right off of it in a row. Like you clearly use a straight up whole piece.
What you thought I was gonna do? Go over here, get some information.
Plagiarize the
Go
whole
look
piece.
for somebody else over here. Go to another website. No, I'm gonna go to the web.
You ain't flip a book. You ain't open a motherfucker. You ain't research a nigga. You just copy right off of the fucking
That
site.
nigga said you ain't research a nigga.
I ain't researching nigga.
That is, yo.
Hey,
Wait.
I shouldn't have been researching niggas. I told you white people found the 13 colonies.
Working and research. I mean, it wasn't enough time for me to bring up all the things I could have.
It's not there. It's not there. It's not enough time for you to
you said nothing about the fact that the Scottish the DNA findings and bro, what do you mean? I showed you London black people by scholars and DNA. I showed you Scotland black people by Scotland.
They found black people in the area that London eventually was on. Yes, they found black people in the area that was eventually Scottish. Yes. Who founded the 13 colonies?
The Scottish, the British.
All of them. Just all the Scottish founded the 13 colonies.
The Scottish are the King James. It's only 4 kings, bro, that started it.
Bro.
And then King George finished it. The 4 kings were Scots.
The 4 kings that chartered has nothing to do with who found it.
Bro, the people who came to him to get his own people was coming to him to get patents to go to the country.
Yes, bro. Now prove that they're black.
I did already. By proving
you didn't.
I did.
No,
I did.
No, you didn't.
I proved in the ancient times they was black. I proved in King James time they was black.
Man, you said Tawny and
even after that in the motherfucking.
You said Tawny. You said Tawny and Suave.
Nah, man, get out of here, bro. He said black Welsh, dark black Welsh, or
they did not say dark black Welsh. It said dark.
Man, you crazy.
Oh man, shout out to you, man. You ain't gonna never receive correctness, man. And I mean, like I said, man. I mean, shout out to you, KOT. What's up?
Yeah, I can't believe Lance came with Kings being black. That's all I got to say.
What you mean?
I told you specifically not to come with the Dukes and the Kings being black, and
he ran right to that shit.
And you did it.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like argue that like the people you could literally show white people being black, called black.
Like
that guy said over here.
Like I specifically broke this nigga down. I dismantled him live, and to where he could like get in his membrane, not to show up saying that the Dukes and Kings were black, but he did it anyway. What the fuck?
I multiple shot. I showed you historically, genetically, within the nobility, all the way until
what was the unicorns and the dragons? What was the unicorns and the dragons? What was the unicorns and the dragons historically?
That's when the Strasbourgs was conquered by the North.
They had unicorns. They had unicorns.
Bro, that had nothing to do with the artwork.
Did they have unicorns? There was a unicorn in the artwork.
First of all, the story, it don't matter about the artwork. You know it. That's what
you just said. That had nothing to do with the artwork. Now it don't matter about the artwork. Where are the unicorns in history?
Unicorns has nothing to do with the story.
Yes, it does, because the unicorns are in the story. How the unicorns ain't got nothing to do with the story?
Moorish kings and it's printed.
KOT, what's up, man? KOT, where you at?
Yeah, you kind of died once you did that. I can't lie. I was like, no, man. That nigga zoomed in on that article.
It's not an article, bro. It's an actual. It's from the Boston Museum. What do you mean?
This nigga went straight out that fucking window. Anyway, yeah, like, what are you doing, man? You gotta do better than that, man.
I'm disappointed in you, bro.
Hey, that nigga was in his rebuttal round. Like, look. Do this, look. I said, man, what does this nigga do? All you can see is some cock eye on the camera. That nigga.
Yeah, I didn't put nothing up.
Right, bro.
Yo, Lance, why did you do that at the end, bro? When you was like,
that nigga looked so serious.
Wait, did y'all see? Wait, Lance, why did you do like on that cliffhanger? You was like, let's see what he looks like for King. What was that, King George? Somebody, and then we see him bounce in the picture, and it's a fucking cracker.
Like, it's a white dude.
Yeah, exactly, like, bro.
Listen,
why you say let's see what he looks like as if he's about to be a fucking dark ass nigga popping up on the screen?
No, listen. The point that I was making was I was rebuttaling Suave. That's
but
why
why did you say let's see what he looks like as if he's not a white man?
Because I'm showing you that anybody you look up from that period is going to be white. But when you go to the annuals, the actual critical first-hand accounts, it tells you that these people are black complected.
But wait, where is history getting their sources from? Not the people
First-hand
dot.
accounts.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm
Bro,
saying. Like, you're trying to say
first
that
of
the
all, listen,
primaries
go
are
back to
going
the video
against
and look up what
historical
my sources was.
evidence. You're
All right.
saying that the primaries differ between other sources, sir. That the primaries for all other sources is differing from other, like, you
I
get what I'm
asked him, did Africans
I'm showing
report the
you
colonists is white? He said, I don't know.
because it depends on which colonists, because you know how many colonists colonized the fucking Africa? So you want me to say
Man,
that all
man,
people who colonized
most
Africa
bro,
of
was
they
them.
call
white?
him white, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They call him white. They call
Get
him
out of
white.
here, bro.
They
Portuguese wasn't white. What do you
They
mean,
call
bro?
him white. The
Who?
Japanese call him white. The
Bro, you
Asians
wanted
call him
me
white. The
to
Native
commit
Americans
to
call him white,
every
bro.
colonist being white, and I couldn't because I knew better than that. And you wouldn't give me a chance to qualify it. You only wanted me to answer the question.
How I didn't give you a chance to quantify it? You had 10 minutes for your premise and 10 minutes for your rebuttal.
You should
You
go
want me to
anywhere
answer
but there.
Yo, I can't believe this shit, bro. Well, I can, but I mean, it's not like I wasn't in the damn panels leading up, listening to Lance just tell us like, look, bro, these kings and dukes is black, and it's just
Shout out
like,
to the commish.
yeah, he really did it.
What's going on? What's going on?
Peace. What up, Solar?
Yeah. It was a great debate. I liked it both of the presentations.
That's good.
I just think that Lance never engaged what what was being presented as the founders of the 13 colonies. It was more like I was looking to see something along the lines like, okay, this person was actually black because this is how shit got manipulated and this is what happened. That person was actually black, well, all these people were black, or these people got kicked out were black, and he was one of these people. It got to be some type of connection, and that wasn't really made effectively. But I got what you were saying though, like the black presence, in Europe, and yeah, I got that part, but I don't think the connection was effectively made with the colonies. I knew Suave Boss was going to go right up the middle with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like more information to work with. I mean, he showed the pictures. He showed, and it was room like for that type of, if you had that information, it was room for that, because I would have came in a rebuttal, but like, well, he didn't show any proof that these people were white. He just saying, show me this picture. But like, you didn't have anything either. So it was just like, that's what kind of seemed. But now it's like, okay, these were their names. I think it was good that he showed the grave sites. When he showed the grave sites, they was like, okay, now, yeah. And then he showed the schools, or universities, or so it was like, okay, he showed the ancestors. And then I was like, all right, he got to come with something. And then when he was asking Lance in the rebuttal and the rapid fire round, like, do you have any of these things? And he like, no. So it was like, yeah. At that point, it was already, a wrap at that point. But I think that it's just with the debate topic, and like, we talk about like the uphill climb you have to just based off of the topic, and so much information that the one debater may have going into that debate, puts you almost in a disadvantage. And I think that the most important thing was like, the structuring of the argument, because it seemed like you should have presented your rebuttal in the premise. You know what I'm saying? Where you was like, you was going and saying that these people, because which would have been a better premise, because you're showing the pictures and saying that how you get this picture, and this is what they're saying about this person in real time. So that should have been done in the premise round. Like, okay, yeah, they saying that he's white, but this clearly saying that this very dark brown man, and he's very tall. So that's not fitting, this actual description in real time. So I think that would have been more effective, a more effective premise, because it was actually dealing with. Was he talking about the people who founded the colonies when he was doing that, or
I
was it
used
just?
that as a rebuttal because of that. It was my premise. That's why some parts was at the top, but I end up switching it as the rebuttal because he's
It
showing white
was his
people.
premise because he didn't finish his
Hold
premise
on,
in the premise.
this is why, because I switched some of it at the bottom as the rebuttal because you're showing people who supposed to be Scottish as white people. I'm showing you, well, this person is the leader of these people, and they're saying that the representative of these people are black skinned, black complected, even
Dark
down to the sons of the king of these people.
dark skin. You never show black skin. I don't know what the hell. Why you keep doing that?
That's why I beg the question. If I meant to say, I mean, if who would you be more trustworthy to send?
He thought that
Your
was a
own
bar.
people or servants, slaves, or people who you couldn't trust to come back with information? You're gonna send
Slave.
your own people, and that's who they sent. Their own relatives, bro.
The slaves obeyed. Their own people traded all through history. So that don't even weigh up.
Bro. Slavery don't
That
even
don't even
come
weigh up.
until King James the First, bro. I showed you that, and that was actual
Hey,
documents.
all right. Shit, well, I showed in
That's
15
17.
AD. I showed in 15 AD that the Spanish motherfuckers was given the okay to come over here colonizing and enslave.
That didn't have nothing to do with the 13 colonies, nigga. The Spanish did their own shit.
It's slavery in America. Why did you miss that point?
Bro, they did that in California, bro. They did not do that in the 13
Why did you
colonies
miss?
area on the East Coast where the 13 colonies were. By the
There was
British, they
no
were
slaves in it.
not.
There was no slaves in the 13 colonies,
No, there
bro.
wasn't. Not until King James the First. I mean, King George the First ascended in 1714 after Queen Anne.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it was 4 kings that was all father and sons until King George through the whole British colonial time period.
That's what's up.
So
Hey,
uh
yo.
Suave, do you have any debate topics lined up for KOT at this moment?
No, I scrapped them all because it was before the change. So it was like, but yeah, I'm gonna see if he could go live with me if we can have some conversations because I know he's a very busy man. He very seldomly hits the link, but yeah, I'll see if we can have a conversation and see what's up.
All right. What
I'll
about you?
review his debates or whatever.
What about you, Scheme?
What you asked me about a topic with Rhea?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a fire ass topic. You know what I'm saying? I got a fire topic. You already know the topic he said we was gonna do, but we not doing that no more because of some discrepancies. But I already got a crazy topic that's better than all 6 of his topics though. So
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
gotta
saying?
have a topic
Yeah,
show. You know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean? A
all.
topic show where we bring in the both the debates and get them lined up and all 4 of the debaters so they could
Yeah,
discuss
I
it.
want to hear what he
So,
got to say.
my boss, you are now the MVP of this season. How do you feel, bro?
That's kind of hard. That's hard. That's real hard. I forgot, bro. I was so tuned into the debate. It was like, cause for real, I was like you told me, like, yeah, we're gonna do the debate Monday. Then I saw the SVDL post like to be announced. So I'm like, oh damn. Then I fuck about saying Monday because maybe you ain't holler at Lance yet. Lance can't do it Monday. So I didn't know what day the debate was. So I kind of did a little extra running today. By the time I got home, man, I sat down and you called me like 9:15, 9:12. Like, yeah, I sent you the link. I'm like, whoa. So my mind was like, never ever on MVP. So when you said it at the end, that was genuine. Like, oh snap, and I'm the MVP. So I mean, yeah, man. It's that's solidified. I said it was. It is. Now I need to keep going, man, and get this championship, bro. I need to keep going, get this championship. But I'm highly honored to be the MVP for this season, man. Real talk.
I so it'll be going down. We got to set up these debate discussions of the debate topics. and that will be going on. Maybe we could get them in this week. We're pretty open now that this thing is all set and locked and loaded. So shout out to Suave Boss for getting the win over Lance and moving on to the conference finals once again. I believe he did that in season 2, right? That you made it to the conference finals, Suave Boss?
To the conference finals.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think you
I'm
lost
not
to
even
Harris in the
recalling.
conference finals.
I'm kind of tired, bro. Oh, okay, yeah, that was okay. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
And congratulations to Lance for making it to the divisional round this year. So this is a very interesting season. I'm looking at this whole thing and how this thing, especially this divisional round, there was a lot of surprises in this divisional round. So yeah, keep it up, man. Keep up the good work for those debaters that are finding ways to win, even if the odds are against them in public opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do y'all 1-2 thing and go on mute and hop back in when I'm ready to talk some more shit.
That's a fact.
Man,
What KLT? What Scheme? Tell the truth, bro. You wanted him to get me, bro.
Good job, Suave. Good job.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
it,
gave
man.
up
Scheme
on.
was rooting for Lance, man.
I was, and I gave up on that train ride a while ago after a couple streams.
What?
After
Why
hearing
you ain't help me? Why you ain't help me? Why
well,
you help
after
Lance?
a couple of streams listening, I've come to the conclusion that this was out of my hands. There's no man that could come in between this debate and do anything for Lance. So I just washed my hands and you know, let Lance go. So Lance fell on his head.
He ain't dark side no more.
Nah, Lance, we gotta take your dark side pass back, man. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you're
Damn.
not dark side no more, Lance.
Welcome
My
to the
fault.
dark side. Damn.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
welcome to the light side. Nigga.
Yeah, he on the light side. Yeah, yeah, but it's I don't know, Lance. I gave up streams ago listening to. It's
Y'all niggas
the
talking like this a funeral or something. Ain't nobody died,
yeah.
man. Like
I mean,
y'all niggas
here
talking like
Been
somebody
dying for
died out
weeks.
this
here
motherfucker.
live. Lance was a good
Like
man.
yeah, man. It was a good.
Yeah, Lance
Nah,
lived
you
a
know
good
what, bro?
life.
You know what I
Not
mean?
making no
Like
excuses, but I had to delete a lot of my slides, bro.
The
My
You
old
shit
should have
was
dude.
deleted
locked
them
up.
all and never showed up, bro.
So
The
some of
old.
my
It's the
connections,
wrong
I
argument.
had to
You have the
condense it
wrong
down to
argument.
basic. Like I couldn't. It was hard for me. Like it's hard for me to say, okay, just take a snapshot of my man saying, talking about the Dark Welsh being drove out into Chesterfield or whatever, without showing you a map. And like it was a lot of information, bro, to give you how they get from Germany to Scotland to, you know what I'm saying, to
To
show you
lie.
it that really is a lot, bro. And then I had to show you how
Yeah. You
the
usually need a lot to
actual
lie.
Bouncing
King
all over
James
time
You could
establishment.
just
periods,
showed the
man.
Native Americans
No, it's
describing the
within the
colonies.
same time
Yeah,
period.
Why
You
you
know,
didn't show
like,
the
no,
why
like
you
you
didn't
that
show the why you didn't show the Native Americans describing the colonies?
because you're describing Spanish colonists, nigga. You're not
No, no, no,
describing
no, no, no,
the
no, 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 no,
English.
no, 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 no.
When
I
the English,
asked you a question that you just ignored. Why didn't
because you
you
wasn't because you were not talking about the 13 colonies.
why didn't you show any Native Americans describing the colonists of the 13 colonies?
Because they weren't being met by Native Americans, nigga.
Okay, so
They
you
were
telling
being
me that
met by
Native
other
American didn't
colonists.
so you telling me that one Indian chief leader didn't go to England with John Oglethorpe?
Oh,
What
that's
year
what
did he go to
come
England, bro? What year?
Huh?
What year did he go to England?
1730. Let me look. I can bring it back up.
1732.
Bro,
Let
you
me
could have
see.
killed him with Pocahontas. That would
I
have
didn't
been
even want to
so
go to
funny. Yeah, that would
Pocahontas,
have been
bro.
so funny, bro. I ain't
Shit,
gonna
so crazy. Yeah, 1734.
1730.
1734, Tomochichi, the Creek leader, befriended James Oglethorpe in the early years, and he went to England with
Oglethorpe in 1734, where his portrait was painted with his nephew.
Okay, and I told you
Shout out
that
to you.
that has nothing to do with the British colonization because King James was no
Mhm.
longer in rulership. The,
Did Oglethorpe
hold on, bro.
found
King
Georgia?
George was in rulership since 1714. A German king.
Oh, okay. So
What?
so you can see that. So you saying the first, but not
They're
all of
not the
them.
it's not the first
Okay.
colony. You're at the end of colonization
No, no,
of
no, no, no,
America.
no, no. Stop, bro. You keep stripping naked and running off the other way. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're telling me by 1734, it is white people colonizing America.
Yes, they're
But in
being
the beginning,
wrong
yeah,
there.
you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
Bro, when is the last country? The last listen. When did Georgia get finally? When was the colonization of Georgia, Suave?
Georgia was colonized in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, 1732.
Okay. Why is it called Georgia?
I don't because of King George.
Because of King George, the German king.
Oh, okay.
White people are now you getting
With
white
the,
people
uh-huh.
coming into the colonies, bro.
So you got the white people named George, but
They
then you
didn't
got these
establish
black.
it
You
though.
got the hold on. You got white people named George, but then you got black people named James.
Bro, no, the King George was against the
No, hold on. Wait. Listen to what I just asked you again, because you keep doing this. You got white people named George, and you got black people named James, sir.
throne. It's who King James, it's who King George was king over.
This
The
nigga
people
said
that he was
no.
king
This
This
nigga
over.
nigga
said
don't
no.
answer no question.
On
I
my life,
said
he just don't, he don't
no,
comprehend
because
This
information.
King
nigga be
George is
running.
black. He the
That's
cousin of
why you
King
niggas
James.
like him, you just gotta cook and then let him just be in silence like I did him.
Listen,
Like you
bro,
just got
King
Yeah,
George is the
I
cousin
wish
of King
KOT had hit
James,
that link
bro.
for real.
Okay,
Tired of talking to the
but he's
ghosts of
king
debates
over
past.
a white
Shout out
people.
to you, Incognito. Appreciate it. MVP.
you gotta answer
Appreciate
some
it.
questions though, Lance. God damn, nigga. You looking
Uh,
bad.
It's so dynamic.
you stupid, seduction dog.
Regular thinking niggas won't get it, bro. Like it's a lot of like you regular thinking
Oh
niggas
yeah, you
can't
right. You
get it.
is way smarter than me. You right. I forgot.
That nigga retained a bunch of useless information. He just retaining that shit for no reason at all. That
Man,
nigga said dragons and unicorns.
I don't even know what the
It
fuck
was
that
the
means.
I only read the description of the tapestry. What the fuck is your problem, bro?
My fucking problem is that it had unicorns and dragons and lions walking on 2 feet in it.
Okay, so what if I told you that those dragons and unicorns represented families?
I would tell you you need the tapestry that showed them as real people because this one got unicorns and dragons.
The
And
unicorns and dragons
the
represented
word in the
families,
description.
Zorns, and
Uh,
Judah.
okay, so if the dragons are there, they represent something of
Yes,
people.
they do. They
The
represent.
lions are there, they represent some people. Hold on, let me know. The unicorns are there, they represent some people. Then don't the black people on there and the white people on there represent something that is not being truly depicted?
Wild
Why
men.
would they substitute these other people with animals, but then show these white people and these black people?
Because it's showing the truth too. It's telling you a story,
It's showing you,
and
it's
it's an
telling you a
undertone
story.
to the families that's involved.
Undertone. Why did they hide the one people and paint them as unicorns?
Because it's an undertone to the families that's involved, bro.
It's
It's
an
a person.
undertone.
Yes.
You need an overtone.
No.
Stop undertoning. Stop undertoning and bring some
Undertone is that
information.
there's wild men versus Moors. Wild men incurring on Moorish kingdoms.
Yeah, you need some help.
Let me ask you about your genetic analysis, Lance, that you talked about with the the lithic people. What was that about? The German or the Scots actually being of African descent? Is that what your study was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so what year was that? Was that 7th century? You said Or that was going all the back. Oh no, that was 13th century. That it found bones from a 12th century girl. Correct. What was that? An Iberian.
13th
That
century.
was after your German, after the Visigoth shit, where you talked about the Visigoths invaded and was kicking out black niggas or some shit. After that, you talked about they found a
That
girl in
was
the 12th.
in 449. In 449
Uh,
AD, I showed you that the dark Welsh was chased out of their land.
by the Visigoths.
I didn't mention Visigoths. I didn't mention the
Oh
people.
no, you did. You mentioned Visigoths.
I didn't mention none of that.
Okay, the
I was
Goths. You mentioned the Goths. You did.
I mean
You
nah
called
I
them
don't
Goths. You said Goths. Their name is Visigoths, though. I mean, how you getting confused off that?
what are you talking about, bro?
Oh, damn. I'm talking about your premise. You have the word Goths, and I called them by their proper name, Visigoths, nigga. Keep up. I mean, like, the point I'm making is, like, I'm trying to get clarity on your first study to your second, but, it seemed like you trying to, like, play games right now
You
on the
say the DNA.
Visigoth
I
thing.
got a DNA study of London.
Okay, talk about the first DNA in the 5th century. The
That ain't
study.
no 5th century.
You said 400 AD. That's 5th century.
Oh,
I said, talk
four,
about that study.
said in the year 449 AD, certain men came from North Germany in the southern shores of the sea and pushed the small dark Britons westward at Chesterfield by 607 AD.
What do you
Then I
say?
showed the wild men versus the Moorish tapestry
Wild men versus the Moors. What is that?
when it showed the white guys going to war against the black guys in the castle.
with the unicorns and the lions walking on 2 feet and the dragons.
Yeah,
Right.
that was interesting.
I showed
You
the
know,
archaic
I
prehistoric
mean,
animals of
It
yeah, I
Scotland.
could
mean,
be
yeah,
Prince
definitely.
of
We know
Wales. It could
Moors.
be.
Listen, the problem I'm having is with it's like we're going in different time periods, and we're just like mixing. Just to say like, well, if Moors was teaching white people how to do all this shit, they didn't kick all of them out. It's still like I don't get why
No,
we gotta
what I did is I opened with 1603 to show you who's in charge of the Britain at
right.
that time.
Well, and was a black man or was it a
Man,
white man?
I showed you King James
that
family.
nigga debated backwards,
Oh,
bro.
1603, King James or the come on, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
he debated backwards, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? I thought
His
you were
closing
still,
should have been his opening, and
bro.
then his rebuttal should have been his premise. His premise should have been his rebuttal. Like you shouldn't have showed none of that stuff in your premise. You should have been showing what's in. I mean,
He
bro, it's
shouldn't
just
show
not
no
true, man. But I
faces.
was just saying, like, but that was crazy how you debated. It was
I,
kind of different.
he just shouldn't have showed any faces at all. It should have
That
all
nigga
just
thought
been.
he showed one face. It was a white person,
He
and
showed
then
two. He showed two. It was sad. The first one was King James. The second one was supposed to be King George, I
oh yeah,
believe.
he did show that colored on description to
Who was
King
the
James.
second person you show? I'm not trying to get off topic from your genetic analysis, but the
I
second person.
showed Sidney Lord Godolphin, High Treasurer of England. The
No,
second,
no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. I know you showed.
Oh shit, that nigga showed a treasure.
because my point was the court of Great Britain in this time period. I'm showing you that these are black people.
Okay, so when you Google who founded Jamestown, a lot gonna come up.
What you mean? Is a lot gonna come up?
Man, this nigga slow as shit.
What you mean is a lot gonna come up? Nigga?
Is the person that they said founded Jamestown gonna pop up?
Go ahead and see. I don't know. I ain't never Googled that
You
shit.
ain't you just had a debate on it and you never Googled who founded the 13 colonies?
No, no, because I already knew about that type of history, bro. I went on a different route
Not even to
and
rebuttal
showed
my
that.
information. Not even to rebuttal my information. You didn't look it up. No,
No,
you didn't.
What's up with John Sheffield though? I'm curious to know why you brought out information about him, and he's a cracker. The Duke of who was he? Yeah. John Sheffield. That was part of the third creation of Duke and Duke of Buckingham and Normandy. You said
We can't hear you.
Okay, you said what's up with the Duke of you said Buckinghamshire, but it's Buckingham and Normandy, and it was the part of the third creation of the Dukes. That was John Sheffield. You hear me?
Right. You're
John.
reading Wikipedia.
No, John Sheffield.
You're reading Wikipedia.
No.
This right here that I have right here.
Let me pull it
This
up.
is an actual quote from John Mackey, a person who is a first-hand account of these individuals.
Yeah.
You're reading from
you talking
Wikipedia.
about the Mason? Talking about John Mackey, the Mason?
I'm talking about John Mackey, the double spy.
The white Mason.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on, bro? Like you're trying to discredit that fucking John Sheffield is not a cracker by bringing up John Mackey, cracker, is saying what? That he's not a cracker? Go ahead.
Well, let's bring up who John Mackey is. Let's put him under the radar.
I mean, his son's a Mason. He's a Mason. I mean, what
that
the
don't
fuck?
mean shit, bro. Being a
nigga
Mason
going to
nothing,
colleges. So, like, how are these niggas doing all this? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, you ever heard of the Odd Fellows?
Man, this nigga not no nigga be no damn Mason. His son.
Are you crazy? Have you ever heard of the Odd Fellows?
Nah, enlighten me, Mason.
Right.
Was John Mackey a Mason?
Black people can't be Masons.
Yeah, like was John Mackey a Mason?
Black
yes or no,
Masons
Lance?
first,
This is easy. Was John Mackey a Mason?
Black John.
Was his son a Mason? Was his son?
I don't know, bro.
I do though. I'm telling you, his son is because how is there a black?
Why is that important to his first-hand
because
account?
it makes the point to say how the
Williams
fuck
and the
is he
Queen
a black Mason in the 1700s? What the hell?
What? Why is that important to his account?
Nigga, it's illogical. You like what? Keep saying how's that important? That's non sequitur. Stop. That shit don't work on me, nigga. Know what I'm talking about.
It's not important to this account.
Yeah, bro. I know what I know.
The account of him having to report to the king and report to the queen.
Some damn black Masons in the 1700s. Cook this nigga Juju.
You said no black Masons in the 1700s.
I'm quoting Juju. She cooking you.
No black Masons in the 1700s.
So no, I don't even know, bro. I know that's some white nigga shit, bro. You talking about some Prince Hall shit? That's some other shit. Yeah, you got cooked this debate. I don't even know what the fuck are we talking about right now.
Honestly. Oh my life, we was talking about it. We talk about all that air coming up out of that balloon of hope.
Yeah, like we talk. No, basically, if you think about it, every conversation we're gonna have is about how white people are black. Think about it. The whole shit is gonna be about Lance saying no, they're white. Look, and we're saying no, they're black. Look,
the egg cracked open. You're gonna hear more people telling your ass that I won the debate.
Oh, your primaries did have great details in their diaries. Were talking about how they were dark ass, black ass niggas and not white Europeans coming from Britain. You right?
Yeah, you should have had that.
Yeah, they definitely said that they were niggas descending from Africa. But that's why I was trying to talk about your genetic study and how it correlated to them actually being descendants of African, of being African descent. But you was stuck in fucking the 5th century, and then it's so many other invasions and shit all after since then to where you ain't correlate how it was still niggas ruling. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I did.
No, you did.
I thought I did at least.
Well, give me clarity on how someone is, someone like me missed all that. Like, how did I miss that? Like how I missed that. Like.
So I went with the agreement that it was established by all of the scholars of the 1800s that there were there was a black presence in England, Scotland, and Ireland, right? Because they called them black Celts and black Irish. I mean, black Celts and black British.
Your
That's what they
favorite book
did.
is Othello. What?
No,
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Othello. I never read
No,
that.
yeah, I thought I misheard. Go ahead. Black Irish. Go ahead. You forgot.
There's swarthy Welshmen and dark Highlanders and the black Celts to the west of Shannon, as well
Mm-hmm.
as typical inhabitants of the Aquitania and Brittany. These are all black people.
The black cells.
That means French are black. The Irish are black.
I mean, yeah, during back in the day, there was niggas over there, but shit, what the fuck happened to them?
All right,
Is what
bro. They
is what
stayed
happened.
ruling. They stayed in rulership, right?
I mean, it don't show in history. That was the problem we were having in this
The
debate. You want,
problem is that it's in foreign history. It's not in American history.
and you provided that, correct?
I mean, I had to erase so many things, bro, and it's so many things that I had to
Oh,
explain. I did put up some
okay.
hyperlinks, but it wouldn't accept through the way we had it set up.
So that's where you
Um,
think it was the problem during tonight's debate was right there. How you didn't have those sources to correlate how they were still ruling.
up until King George the First.
Okay. See now family, everybody just heard Lance explain where he went wrong. So now we don't have to, have some fucking, I don't know, like you just heard the man say it. Like,
But like I said, it wasn't that I was ill prepared. It was that I had so many things that had to
oh,
correlate it that my
wow.
computer was sticking.
That was,
So I had to call, tell let the solar know my shit getting stuck. Be
oh,
like, fix it. So I ended up just erasing a lot of things that was the connectors, but I just put up the pertinent data that was showing that this points in history this was going on. That was the best I can do to get my
damn, don't you
lock
think
it up.
Prince Hall is a Freemason. It's called Prince Hall Freemasonry.
don't
There's
you
a difference between Freemasons and Masons. There's
Yeah.
levels to this
Yep.
shit.
Don't you think that would have been some great slides to incorporate and get rid of some filler of just like history about the kings, not the kings, but like wasting so much time on the kings
Like
being
what was
black
like to me this
instead
what
of
point was
correlating. Yeah.
which was filler.
Well, the filler part, let me see, because it was a lot of information. I just feel like you had too many slides, um, to like
About bullshit.
to the point where you even went over slicing your rebuttal round. I didn't even think you was supposed to allow to do that shit, and you did it. And then I was like, okay, it's cool, but I like the information, but I'm like, is he going like really? I'm not convinced that black people are still ruling, and that King James and King George and all the dukes are actually black. I mean, you could say that they are, but the evidence it says
I didn't say
otherwise.
that they are. I showed
Well, you're
two
saying that they have a
sources that
stronger
showed that they
percentage.
were.
Well, if you're trying to allude to the fact that they coming from descendants of Africans, coming from being African descent, then you'll have to show that through not only uh, like a physical picture that goes against the physical paintings that they had themselves depicted as by artists. Even Suave showed the artists that were documented under painting these paintings for like King James, and I don't know what he had a king
Bro,
and he
he did
had the
not bring
artist.
it. Look, first of all, during the
That
time
was
of King
crazy. Like
James, it
there,
was
not
didn't nobody paint, it was etchings done. They
no,
were
no. I'm talking
etching.
about okay.
In
Well,
the
no,
1600s, wasn't no paint.
Yeah,
hold
You
now
know
they
we
were
got.
hold
Do
on,
you know we have
hold
cave
on, hold on,
they
hold
were
paintings?
on, hold on,
etchings
hold on,
being
hold on,
done, bro.
Do
hold
you
on,
know we
Etchings.
hold
have
on, hold
cave
on.
paintings?
Hold on. What was the slide? Hold on, Swab. What
Thank
was
you,
this?
Fatima.
Hold on. What was
I'm
the
talking about for
slide?
royalty, bro. There were
Hold on.
etchings
Okay, hold
being done.
on. What was the slide, Swab, that you had the painting and the painter's a little background on that painter?
It was King James,
King
painted by Daniel
James.
Mintons. It
And he's
was,
see, and what was the
yeah.
name of the painter?
The name of the painting was Daniel Mintons.
There we go. So Lance, when things like that come out, it's gonna be hard to discredit that this painter was not a real person that exists and was commissioned to paint this painting for King James. You know what I mean? Like, how are you disproving things like that? You didn't touch on that. That was a dagger, in my opinion, along with many. But I feel like you would have had a dagger if you showed that black people still ruled and that the white people were whitewashing history. It was a cover up, but you failed. I feel like, in my opinion, with not enough evidence
I
to
mean,
prove
I
so.
personally agree with that. I failed to connect.
Right.
Um, I think a lot of it because I don't even know exactly.
It was just a lot of
I was just going
slides
through
in my
titles
opinion.
of my slides
Yeah, it
that
was
probably
just a
connected
lot.
some,
It
and I
was a
was
lot.
deleting a lot of things. But me personally, I'm glad that it's
Not
over,
bad
bro.
debate
It's a lot of
though.
data, I'm going through, taking up a lot of my time, and I
Yeah.
can get back down to doing my music and shit that that I do.
What the hell you do? You make beats?
I do it all. My
No, I
video.
was about. I knew. I said that because I know you don't rap, but that's why I was like, you make beats.
He rap. He right
Nah,
there, maybe.
nah, Lance, you don't rap. You make beats though. I know you make beats, but you don't rap.
Right.
All
Um,
right, shit. What's up? I'm gonna make a diss track about you.
I'll drag your young ass in
All
there.
right, but tomorrow you about to see a diss track about you. Uh,
Damn,
but
that's fast. He already had that motherfucker.
yeah, I already got it done. That's what he don't know. So
Right.
yeah.
I definitely, yeah.
Nah,
Stick
but
to
not to
breathing,
change the
young lad.
subject,
That
man.
shit's a
My
lot
fault.
easier, man.
Yeah.
Not in this arena.
Maria Scott's. I'm gonna get a poster of her hung up, and I want to make sure, Lance, you let me
Mary
know if it's.
Scott's, all of them, they red bones,
Yeah,
bro. They
yeah.
not like
I was gonna say I'm gonna order a picture from like a like I'm gonna try to contact a museum, like the best top museums I could find. Ask them to send me like a depiction of Mary Scott's, and I want to hang it, and I'm gonna want you to see it, and you tell me, is this dark enough for you?
what you
Like,
mean.
can you approve of that?
I
Like,
mean, you're gonna sound like an idiot, bro, because you're unlearned. You don't know that all of
right,
the information I brought
right,
forth is
right.
nothing that I conjured. They're actual schools of thought, literature, doctors
Mm.
that support the things that I brought forth because
That's
I
like
brought
me
up
saying
their
there's
information.
so many sources to prove my argument, and that's me saying like two sources real quick. Like I just say there's so many like slick talk shit like that is like where you're in the position you're in right now. And I'm telling you, until you stop that that bullshit rhetoric, you never get far.
No, well, when I get more
Never get
when I get
far.
the information perfected and I can talk it and condense
Yeah,
it in a way,
I
to
thought
get to the point.
not to cut you. I thought honestly you presented the information well. It just was it was just a lack of proving that they still were ruling as far as hardcore like it's in your face. Now you're dealing with cognitive dissonance.
Right. I think I failed to produce
Sound good though.
ships that the Jacobites were being shipped out of
Oh
Europe
yeah,
into
what's up with
America
the
with.
Jacobites? Man, what's going on with that?
It
Because
sound like many Jacobs.
yeah, what is that a
Very
bit
small
like?
Well,
Jacobs.
those are the blacks, which are the Jews that are in um
No,
Scotland.
is
And
Jacobite a nationality or a bloodline or a
no,
cult or a
it's more like
group?
a union name, like a
Okay. When was this
unification.
commission? What date was this started?
I don't know. It's easy to find. You can look it up.
Oh,
Hey, go look
Jacobite.
that
This
shit
is
up.
a
They
this I
fall
mean,
after the son of King Charles. I mean, yeah, King Charles the second.
oh, so this
After
is
they
like
house.
16, 1700 shit.
Yeah, definitely 1700s.
Oh wow. So
Because
this is yeah.
that's when they get exiled in 1745.
And these are dark skinned people in their wear. They're exiled from
Shout
what?
out to Lil Don Diddy.
They're exiled from what country you said?
All throughout the British Kingdom.
Okay, so it's black Jews in the British Kingdom getting exiled. Are you talking about from slavery when the slaves were brought to Europe first? What are you talking about?
This is so yeah, they're being brought as
Wait.
indentured.
But I thought black people were already ruling Europe, and that the slave trade wouldn't
They
have
weren't
anything to.
brought to Europe, they were brought from Europe, brother. That's what
But yeah, and I was asking you how they got there. I said, was that from when they brought some slaves to Europe before they
no,
brought?
I showed you that
But how are we to
The
discern
dark
between?
Welsh
Oh,
been there from the
hold on.
beginning, and
Okay.
those are your Scottish and Irish.
Okay, so but the problem now you get why I just asked you that question on how we able to discern between the slaves that were brought to Europe versus slaves that are I mean versus black people that are already there. in your argument that you're saying. Fuck the slaves.
Was slaves
Yeah.
brought to Europe when? When were they brought to Europe?
Well, there was black people in the Iberian Peninsula.
What, it was all
Before the
black
slave
people
trade. I
are from
mean,
the Iberian Peninsula.
no, no, no.
They have an
Because
origin.
of no. Because of the slave trade, they were brought there. Before
No,
that, you
no,
like to
they
say,
were before the slave trade. What are you
no,
talking about?
that's Arabs. Stop.
No, it's
You already
not
went over that.
Arabs.
Yes, it is. I cooked you on that, and I
They
cooked.
were
What? Yo,
Arabs, bro.
hold on.
It
What?
was some
Hold on, hold on, hold
Muslims
on, hold on,
there,
hold on,
bro.
hold on. Now, who invaded Portugal in the 700 and 700 AD? I mean, what was that? 800, 700? What nation invaded Portugal and Iberian Peninsula? Who ran up in that bitch? Who was it? You know who
It's
the
a
fuck it
nation.
was.
It's a nation.
Yeah, what group of people ran up in the
It's a
Iberian
group of
Peninsula
people. It's a
in
group of.
the
And what
8th
do these
century?
group of people consist of? What nations do these group of people consist of?
Oh, they wear hijabs and don't give a fuck. Kill your ass if you
What
don't take
nation do
Islam.
these group of people consist of that went up into Portugal?
Oh, you know what they consist of. They come
Who,
from African descent, but they some mixed breed ass niggas. What are you talking about?
bro?
They
Uh,
Arabs, nigga. Hey, you know
they're
what an
not
Arab
Arabs,
is?
bro. They're not Arabs.
All right.
Arabs are white.
This shit crazy, bro. Now he getting caught up in because some eras was dark and shit like that. So
No,
he's just,
no,
I'm
no,
like, man, y'all gotta
no.
stop doing that. These
What people fail
Arab
to
shit.
realize is that Moors, original Moors, are
Fuck the
Sephardi Jews that was forced
more.
into conversion in the 7th century. Are Jews forced into conversion in the 7th century?
Wow. But
They're found in place amongst the Sephardi Jews in Spain that were already there.
oh, you talking about niggas, fucking white niggas, and making fucking fucking Arab niggas.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I just know to get an Arab, it's a European a nigga, but it's specific types, and then it's just specific type of niggas that just
Bro,
they get an
Europe
Arab.
is a lot of nations. It's a lot of countries in
I
Europe, bro.
can't.
You keep thinking
I don't know. I don't
the
even want to say
British
Greeks and
colonies
North
is just
Africans,
Europe,
but
but you still
it's
got
just.
Spain, Portugal, and a whole bunch of other places in Europe, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, listen. I'm not trying to get caught up in with the origin of an Arab, but I know one thing: these niggas are not the same as West Africans or fucking just Africans in general. That was already fucking even in North Africa. What the hell? These things like this come about. Different new races like that, or you don't even call that a race. I don't even know what the fuck an Arab is. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. Look up
Mm.
how Egypt, man. Watch the debate I did with Madon Komet that you said I lost. If I lost, then you would know where I went wrong and all my points about how I talked about Egypt getting conquered by the Arabs in 700, and that's how I start off. Oh, wait, was that damn? That was the Arab slave trade debate. Watch that. My fault. I said the damn Indian. Watch the shit with me and Suave when I did all the about that's Arab debate, nigga. The hell.
Bro, it was just too much information.
I know. It's just we mix a lot with the time periods, and I just like to get
Bro,
clarity
you just like
on
to hear yourself talking, nigga. Real talk.
what to stroke my
What
ego.
he do?
To stroke my
He
ego.
likes to hear himself talk.
Hold on. You know what's funny about that? Swab? It's funny when people say that. It only makes sense when it's like people that's like on my like I don't even want like it's like damn, it's funny when like normal people say stuff like I just be like, yeah, you right.
And they both down. Somebody finna help him. Hurry up, run over there. My bad. He
Yo,
finna help him. Hurry up, run over there. They down. He helping when I'm up.
yeah, that's
He helped
funny,
him out,
Lance. You
man.
think I would stroke my ego against you having a conversation
I
about
didn't
this
say stroke
debate?
your ego.
I mean, that's what you allude to, sir, when you say that I like to hear myself talk against you.
That's
And
not alluding to you stroking your ego. What that is that you have your head up to the speakers and you're talking. You like to hear yourself.
yes, but if you ask somebody why does Scheme like to hear himself talk, one would say, well, he's stroking his ego because it's like right.
I don't know what the fuck one would say, nigga.
But would that be an answer acceptable?
No, because I don't know what the fuck one would say.
So if you don't know, then why would you make the claim that goes before the?
That's your claim.
No, my claim was that. Nah, you know what? It's funny, man. You're really like doing shit like that over something like this, though. Shit,
Damn.
King James, bro. I'm about to call on this nigga. Like, fuck. I'm gonna start praying to King James.
Shout out to Tequila. Shout out to Miss Woody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
Damn, bro. Miss Woody a kill Lance in the bars. I ain't gonna cap. Miss
Yeah,
Woody,
she definitely
she
dropped
will
that heat.
fuck Lance up.
She just dropped that heat. Can't
Yo,
even lie.
Woody will fuck you up, Lance.
Swarthy simply means dark. There are dark white people. There's light white people
Mm.
and dark white people. A synonym for it is tan.
Arr,
Anybody get hit with the sun becomes swarthy. When you're
arr.
darker than usual because of the sun, that's swarthy. Swarthy was applied to white people. Swarthy
In the
was applied
1700s.
to humans, period. Tawny was applied to humans, period. That's just it.
Damn, he just beat a dead horse. Nigga tail just lifted up in the air.
That's conjecture.
Woo.
That's not what the etymology says.
The
That's
etymology,
that shit
do
mean
you
black.
use words
That
today
shit mean
the way
black.
they were used in their etymology?
Etymology means
Do,
beginning.
do
The, the beginning.
words
Origin.
change? Words
Exactly. It
change.
changed because
Meaning
you
you
got
okay,
context.
they change meaning. They change meaning. They
Right.
change
So you're
meaning.
using the word wrong.
You goofy. No, I'm
You're
not.
trying to
I'm using
argue
the
against the
word.
origin
Get
of
I'm
the
him,
using
word.
the
Lance.
I'm using the word
Damn.
You're trying to
contemporary to what
argue
is
against
being
the
used.
origin of the word in the
I'm not
context of the
arguing
British
against the
colonies.
origins.
In
Where
the
am I
top
arguing?
context from the
Where am I arguing?
1500s to the 1800s,
Where am
swarthy
I
means
arguing? You
black.
like to hear
I
yourself
showed you
talk. You
books
like
that
to hear
showed
Mm,
you
yourself
that.
talk. You like to
mm.
hear yourself talk. Swanee and tawny was applied to humans, period. If you
Man,
were darker than usual than your people, if you were lighter than usual, no matter what race you was, tawny does not mean Negro or African. Swarthy does not mean black person. It simply means dark.
man, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Goofy.
Whatever make yourself feel better. You the goofy one, nigga. You found goofy as fuck when I just showed you the etymology, nigga, right off the damn source.
What the fuck does
It
that got to do
means
with it?
black, you dumb nigga. That's why the fuck you think like this.
It
You don't
meant
listen.
it meant black in a
And then
specific
it was in the
culture at a
context of the
specific time.
1800s when it was being
No,
used.
it's not. No, it's
It
not.
is.
People use words and they change meaning. We're black. How many words do we take and change the meaning of it? So when you look up trap,
Bro, the
instead of
writers
it
are
being
from
something
the
that catch an animal,
1800s,
it's
1700s,
gonna be applied.
1800s, bro.
Instead of it being something that catch an animal, it's gonna be a home, a domicile, or a place of business. That's what
Suave.
humans
The
do.
writers are
Words
from the
change
17 and
meaning.
1800s
Before a
when
certain
the word
period,
meant
all
black.
children were called girl. Before a certain period, all babies were called girls. There were no such thing. There was no word boy.
Okay, so if you read it in the context of the day, you're gonna misinterpret what the fuck it's saying, ain't you?
No,
No, you gotta have
because
an understanding
no,
from
because
what
I'm
you
gonna go with
said
the
from the
culture.
back
I'm gonna
then.
go with the culture of today.
Nah, man, get out of here, bro. That's
Get
what
out of
your
there.
problem is.
Ain't no going with the
You don't
culture
know
of
how
today.
to
Huh?
motherfucking teleport motherfucking information, nigga. That shit, the information that you read today, you can't
Uh,
read with the mind frame of the information of the understanding today. You got to understand the context of the people of that time, bro. You got to
yeah, I
understand
did.
what
That's
they
why
meant.
I'm stopping you from calling swarthy black.
I didn't call. I meant this. I didn't make that up, nigga. That's the motherfucking etymology of swarthy.
Not in the context in which it was being used when you was
It
talking about,
was,
bro.
nigga.
No, it didn't. No, it
Are
didn't.
7 and
No, it didn't.
1800s. What do you
Look at
mean?
look at the etymology, bro.
The book, the etymology is from the motherfucking
Bro,
17th
you
century. What
hit,
do you
bro.
mean?
Swarthy and tawny does not mean Negro.
Hold on. Is Ghost trolling or he really don't fuck with you? Like I'm lost. Like,
Man, you
like,
know niggas don't fuck with it.
I ain't gonna count. Only reason why I'm saying is because he's been going nuts the whole time
Yeah.
about Lance's point, and I'm curious to know, like, okay, like, are you agreeing with Lance? Like, is he
Anything
agreeing
to
with
be
Lance?
anti-suave, you already know.
No,
But
ain't nobody
like,
trying to
so
get
it's a
Suave. Your bum
debate
ass.
that, like, hold
Your
on,
ass just don't get it.
hold
But
on.
some people going to get it. Suave means
I'm
black
just asking,
in
like,
the
cause this
context
it's
of the
throwing me
author
off.
when they made the statement. When I copied the statement and showed you what
There
they
you
meant
go,
to quote,
Sharon, cuz we
Suave
like,
means
what the
black.
fuck?
Mm.
Yo, Skin, you don't read correct. I disagree with Lance debate, but you're agreeing with Lance right now, so that's why I'm asking, my nigga. Sorority definition, SWAT definition is incorrect. Wow, it's funny because like it's a game being played with Swarthy, and you're agreeing with Lance, so that's why I was asking, like, okay, you agree with his argument, and you're saying no. Okay, are we grown? Yeah, bro. It's that's what I'm saying. Like, did the debate, I got to just like get that shit aside and be like, this nigga won, this nigga lost. Like y'all niggas be tweaking, too emotional. Do agree with every nah, but that shit adds up to matter to build to your argument. And if you agreeing with dumb shit, then I mean it's like, wait, what? We gotta check you. Like, hold on, nigga. I don't know, bro. We see it's a clear game right now being played with etymology, and this nigga was agreeing. That's the only reason why I even
Man,
brought this
nigga
nigga
head,
up. But
bro.
this shit crazy. Shit
Yeah,
crazy. Ain't that made no sense. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I see
sorry.
what's going on.
I see the sketch.
Yo, y'all niggas is like different, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Yo, niggas don't fuck with this nigga. Yo, he ain't trying.
What you
Yo,
was on the other side? You when you weren't fucking with me, you was blind to the amount of people that weren't fucking with me. So I'd be
nah, nigga.
surprised.
I always go off logic. Hold on, I never been biased. Hold on now, this is biased. I never been biased. That's all I'm saying. This, I ain't never been biased, but shit, I don't know. But hey, I'm everybody different, bro. Shit, you know me. I always keep it 100. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't, bro. I
Nobody
don't.
says dark black.
Nobody
Nobody
says
says
dark
dark
white.
black. Whoever say something, it was that nigga dark black. Don't nobody say dark black and dark white. Goofy.
Yo, I mean, it's
And
just
that's
funny
the
because
extent
like,
of your brain. Like you thought about that and then was like, bam. No one says light black. No one says light black.
Bro, you got to get your
yeah.
understanding about
That nigga
Swarthy
light black.
All right, I'm
and
gonna
Swarthy,
stop
bro. It's
Shout
defending
out to
this shit.
Lima.
This shit
by the
Appreciate it,
skin
crazy.
Lima.
color, bro. Only,
Man.
bro. In recent history, bro, that's when they
Uh-huh.
just changing it before your very eyes and you propagating their lies, bro. You a
Hey, you
fucking
know
enemy
what?
of the state, the
I
enemy
think
to the people.
we should do a recap on this debate tomorrow or something actually and go over certain
Oh,
points. I think that'd be
that'll be
how can I say
Well, I
wasting
showed
time.
you where my man said he
I don't
is
know,
black
inquisitive.
as the Jew, black as the Jew,
Black as the
Mhm.
Jew. No, when you
son of
say
King
Jew, see that
James,
was what
black
throwing me
as the
off. You're
Jew.
using like Bible term.
No, that's what it said. That's what the quote was from
What
John Mackey.
what was the quote? Oh, John Mack. But who? So
Meaning
John
he's coming
Mackey.
from a biblical perspective.
Yeah, John Mackey. Who is he? He got his degree from where again? I forgot. He did go to college. I just don't remember where it said.
Google was a click away, nigga.
Google is a click away. I mean, shit.
The Portuguese are dark. I mean, the Italian people are dark white people. The people from the Mediterranean area, the
Yeah,
white
he
people
acts
from
like there's
northern
no such thing
Africa,
as
Man, them
like
people not
those
no
are
white
college.
people,
darker.
nigga.
Hold on. The white people that come from northern Africa and the Mediterranean area are considered the dark white people. The people like from Scotland and all of that up there, they're the pale, lighter skinned white people.
Man, you
But
don't
we black, so
shit.
like we don't even use
Bro,
that
you
measurement
backwards
because
as fuck,
we're
bro.
black.
First of all,
Hmm.
Scotland, Ireland,
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Wales, and England has nothing to do with the over there.
With over where?
Over in Portugal and all that.
Do white people preside in Portugal?
Today, yes.
Okay. Are they darker than the white people that reside in Scotland?
No,
They
no,
are
they're
not.
not. They're not,
You're a
bro.
liar, bro.
Bro, I got a story, bro. I've
I
been
don't
to
give a
Portugal.
fuck.
I've been to Portugal and Spain, bro. And you know what? I fell asleep on the bus ride after we left France, and I had stayed up a whole day. And I woke up and I seen everybody get off the bus. I said, "What is this? Another stop?" No, we here in Spain. I'm looking around like these people still look German. They was white as fuck, bro.
What the
All throughout
fuck?
the city,
Do
they
the
was
Germans look like the Portuguese?
no.
I'm
Okay,
missing
then the
something.
Germans
Hold
is up there
on.
with the Scottish. They're the
Hold
lighter
on.
white people. You goofy?
No,
I missed
bro.
something.
Portuguese
Something
are
flew
dark.
over my fucking
Portuguese are
head.
black people, bro.
That nigga crazy, dog. That nigga,
Portuguese are black people. The ancient
Huh?
bro.
Portuguese.
I get you. I get
Stop.
you. I get you. I get you. I'm
Stop.
just asking about the white people in these areas. Are they
The
darker than the northern
Portuguese?
Yeah,
Europeans?
he
Are the
loves saying
southern
that, Blue.
Europeans? Are the southern Europeans darker than the northern Europeans?
Bro, nobody is where they originally were, bro. You know that, right?
Why did you just say that sentence?
Because
What
you're
are the
I was told
are
you
the
weren't
southern?
asking
I'm
me in the
asking a
context of
question.
an ancient
Why
time.
people can't never get information from you? You willing to spew all this bitch ass shit? Then every time niggas ask you a question, you just can't. Are the southern Europeans darker than the northern Europeans, man?
When? Today?
Yes.
I don't know. I ain't been there.
Whoa, that
Goofy.
was different,
That
Goofy, bro.
bro.
I don't know.
is
Hold
said, I
on,
don't
Lance.
know.
Now this is what we was talking about, though.
Today?
Why?
I don't know.
I
But
wasn't
when
Why
he
there.
come to give
You
you
don't
real
know either, did you?
information, he
You
don't
don't
give
know
you
either.
any real information,
You
but he'll
show me
spew
some
about
information that
Dragon
Hold on,
Ball.
it's not
say
even
that you
about.
know that it's
He
the
said,
difference
I don't
between
know. I
language
wasn't
or in
there.
South European.
It's not even about that. It's just it's about why did you yell before, like you was about to like
Bring the information.
yeah. That's
They
why
even
I'm.
look.
That's why I'm like, hold on,
I was waiting on you to bring up Charles the First being called. I mean Charles the Second being called the Black Boy
like.
because that white people with all black features, real black hair, jet black eyebrows, real dark eyes, they would even call them black. They would call them black.
Why do you
Yeah, I
think?
thought he was gonna argue like before black and white was attached to like skin, it was
Dang.
attached to class and that because you could literally show white people that well people that we would call white today being classified as black and then coming because that's pretty much the people who sent over here was the trash. And when he said that, that's why I thought he was going. I'm like, oh okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought
the
he was about to
trash.
say
They
That
sent
because
the
nigga kept
trash.
yeah,
walking.
I thought he was too. Like the
Those are
He
niggas,
black
kept
people.
walking
it
and
was
went
a
up the
nigga over
alley.
here with the
That
white
nigga
folks.
just walked right by
He
the.
walked
That was
past
like
that
the
street.
one way he could make it ugly. Like, yeah, these are black people,
But
and
instead,
then black.
he chose to go the route and angle of the Kings being black instead of the tribe
Yeah,
shipped over.
Only way he could have did this was to say, real talk, we've been lied to by everybody. Native Americans, Indians, Japanese, Chinese, they all playing on the same the ruling powers of the world all lied to us and just went straight up war on that point because it's too many testimonies, man.
This
And they
why
got an uninterrupted relationship with the same fucking state. Europe, England, Britain, Great Britain. They didn't fall out of communication with these people. They met these motherfuckers. They started colonizing their land. They went to war. They made friends, and they still cool today.
this why I never do a space debate or
No,
everybody
that's
cahoots.
is all that is
I'll die on that
because the people that was in power in Britain, the British Empire,
Take your time,
was no longer in power. So what are you talking about? The relationship
man.
had to come
I
from the
showed
king
the Japanese was sending embassies to the kings and
after.
the pope. Hold on, sir. Listen to the whole sentence. You're finna be incorrect again. I showed the Japanese sending an embassy in the 1500s. 1500s. They send an embassy over there to visit the Pope and the kings of Europe.
Okay, that's in not Britain.
What?
That's in Germany.
No, they said
Yes,
Europe. They went around. Is the
bro. Do
Pope
you know
in
how big
Germany?
Europe is and where the
Is
Pope
the
in
Pope?
the
Is the
Pope
Pope in
resides
Germany?
in Germany in
Is
the
the
Holy
Pope in
Roman
Germany?
Empire,
Is
and
the
then
Pope
in
in
Italy
Germany?
after the Holy Roman
Is the
Empire
Pope in
split.
Germany? Was the Pope in Germany?
Yes,
No,
man, get out of here.
no.
I got to get up at 4. I've been.
It's a whole book. They
Hey,
give
thanks
the
a lot,
descriptions
Suave,
of where
bro.
he went.
Thanks a lot, bro. Good night, y'all.
You welcome.
Damn. Peace out, man.
The nigga said was that
Mm.
nigga
I'm
said the
out too,
Pope in
man. Shout out
Germany.
to the family, man. Shout out to you, Blue, man. Shout out to the commissioners. Scheme,
Definitely.
man. Keep your head up, big dog. And KLT, yeah, bro. Let's have this conversation, man. See what these titles gonna be because you won and you're here. So that's what it
Right.
is, man. Let's get it. I don't know. I read out as you can say, but shout out to him, man. I can't wait to get that shit on, man. So let's find this topic, man. Once again, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the dark side, man. With all due respect, AOR, man. Black Power. I'm out.
Peace,
Peace,
peace.
peace, peace. And definitely, man. Congratulations to him. He was able to pull it out of the, who we call it, the so-called elites. There's one that still stands. And so definitely got to give a congratulations to him. And I say that just because I ain't positive. So, but I don't remember really Rio ever kind of joining in on that, what I'm saying, on that discussion. As far as that, I know, not saying that he isn't. I think we all know Rio is probably one of the elite. But as far as
Mm-hmm.
the rhetoric that we was coming with that, I don't remember him necessarily being a part of that. But I do know Suave, myself, and Domo. That was definitely something we was pushing. So yeah, shout out to him. He been able to kind of been able to keep it alive. Um, he's got a challenge coming up man with KOT. It'll be interesting to see what kind of debate topic they gonna be able to pull off. Like, that's what I'm kind of wondering if uh,
Yeah.
where they can find it at. Because KOT got a lot of range, man, and he comfortable,
Yeah,
in a
this
lot of different
nigga.
places.
He like Emmanuel Augustus in this motherfucker, ain't he? Nigga just the drunken master. Just do what he want.
Facts,
It's like just pow. Got him. Like fuck.
facts. Yeah, he not playing this season, man. So
It's like fucker.
Cats is gonna respect. They gotta put some respect in his name.
Uh-huh. Fucking KLT. Oh
Yeah.
damn, I want a Bible debate so bad. Fuck, I'll be itching for one, bro. I'm like a fiend. I'll be like, fuck, scratching my neck for a Bible debate just to lose it. What if I scratch my neck so hard just to lose? To say I beat Rio, right? And then I say let's say KLT beat Suave or whatever. And then the championship is me and KLT. Say say
Right,
say
right.
if I get a Bible debate, what if he beat me
That'll
for the
be
third time in the Bible and he
that'll be
win it?
crazy.
Yo, I don't
KOT.
know what I'd do, bro.
You better be careful, man, because
I
you already
fuck
know he
it's
probably already got a
KLT.
title in mind for you. So you
I'm
know,
weak.
definitely, definitely. I definitely, man, I enjoyed it. I said, man, KOT, definitely. I've been watching him for years, improve and improve and improve. To me, I seen the leap. I think it was last season. He debated Taz on if America was a corporation, and that was actually his first debate outside of the Bible. You know what I mean? And man, he did a hell of a job that debate. And ever since then, I mean, just watching, go back and watch his first debate of the season. He came out on fire, and he's
Mm-hmm.
been he like a lot of people. We've been talking a lot of stuff about standards and stuff like that. But if you go back and watch KOT from his first debate this season, he been setting the standard on his opening round, his premise round, his rebuttal, all of that. And I think the further you go, man, I think he's gonna start to get a lot more credit for his style and and what he brings to the table.
Damn. Yeah, I agree. Because this nigga is busting. I ain't gonna cap. Nigga is busting.
Definitely. Yeah, man. But it should, that happen, man. We always, we got next season and come back, better. We come back more polished. You know the terrain a lot more. Um, and you just, I'm prepared to present great information again. I got some new ideas on some new topics and places I want to go, and so
Mm.
I'm looking forward to getting that in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I got some presentations that I'm getting ready to bring forth too this week, so
Oh,
it's
you
gonna be a
bet.
lot more work coming out. Yeah, yeah, I'm
Hell
finna
yeah.
be busy. Finna
Oh,
get back
yeah.
busy.
I'm already knowing. I've been waiting on them shit. I'm happy you said that. Cool.
Definitely. You and Rio done thought of any? Y'all talked yet since
Nah,
the last time?
it's like it's like a secret CIA agent. Like it's classified information. Like like as far as like not to
Mm.
you, but like as far as like creating a topic, it's well like Soul said he want to do it on like on a panel or
Oh,
something,
y'all gonna
but
do it live?
I mean, that's
Okay.
he. Yeah, so he's like he said like you want to do that. Rio said he wanted to do that. I agreed, and but
Yeah.
it's like what I'm saying. Either if that happens live or over phone, or either or. I just as soon as possible though. If he can hear me, what I'm saying. Shit, let's get it popping like tomorrow. Feel me? Like shit. You know what I'm saying? But he did
Right.
say after the Suave debate we could do a topic. But so the debate's over, so shit, maybe tomorrow we'll see what's up.
Okay,
If
then, man.
brother's free. I mean
Okay. Well, man, I think KOT then kind of showed you, you know, what you need to do when you picking the topic. So, I think he done
facts.
showed you that multiple times.
Yeah, nigga
Definitely.
left it embedded memory on how to pick
Yeah, man.
topics in my that nigga left it embedded memory in my
I was
head.
that OG work. I'm gonna tell you, man. Yara gave me that work, man. My first debate of the season was, does the Bible is human sacrifice in the Bible? And Yara, and that's when I was an Old Testament Israelite. Nigga, Yara went straight in there and showed human sacrifice. He didn't give a
Yeah.
damn if it was legit, if it was ordained, none of that. That nigga
Wow. So when he was showing it, what was you saying?
I didn't even realize the fuck was going on. At
Oh,
that time, I was like, I had my own information. So at that time, it was just beating up Jesus. Really, it didn't even matter what the fuck he was talking about. So it
mm,
was like, at that time, it didn't matter. Like, I wasn't, like, I was my first debate. So the topic didn't really give a damn. It was like, I'm finna get in here and disprove Isaiah 53. You know what I'm saying? And so I was on that type of tip and proving, like, Jesus ain't no, God don't accept sacrifices, no human
mm.
sacrifices. And that nigga was like, nah, the title of this debate is human sacrifice in the Bible? If I can show one instance
Oh,
where somebody is getting sacrificed. And he went to that story I had pulled where the
oh,
dude
that's
sacrificed
different. I
his
get what you're
daughter.
saying,
Yeah,
though. It's about really
yeah.
God fucking with that sacrifice, though.
That's what I thought we was debating.
Yeah, that's
And he
different.
like, nah, nigga,
That's
is it in
different.
there? And it's there. If I he said, is that a human sacrifice?
Yo,
I
I was
was
like,
like, oh shit.
that's some KOT shit versus,
Man,
yeah.
because usually when
Damn.
you debating them, they're trying to prove it's not in there and that he don't, and that where it's just a weird way that they usually try to prove it. So for him to go in and show that it's there, like, yeah, here it is right here. I'm like, you an asshole, bro. So it definitely it happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah, bro, that's different. Damn. Who
Yeah,
says
y'all
that?
rock is
Y'all
some
raw or
like,
Yashar?
yeah, y'all rock, man.
Y'all raw.
Y'all rock argue any fucking thing, man. Y'all rock will debate anything. Anything is a good debate to y'all rock,
Really? Like, even why is it? Did Abraham
bro.
actually have camels?
Anything.
Yeah, like, is it like he'll?
That
You think he'll
man,
debate some shit like that? Like Abraham have
man,
camels
that man to debate
anachronism? Is that
anything.
is
Remember when
Abraham?
the gender war shit was jumping off? It was like a whole gender war going on, right?
Yeah,
That nigga said it was like at that time you couldn't say like nothing, bro. Or you was getting labeled a P word, period. And it was like a big everybody. It was like a big ass argument with Yara, and somebody said like, "Is something I want?" It was like, man, damn. That man went like it was like something off the wall. Is it like okay? Is it ever okay or not okay? It was like weird, bro, but it was like way over the line. But this like it wasn't the time to be debating that shit. And then y'all right.
shit.
He was,
Yeah.
and I'm telling them, they like this nigga hate women. I'm like, that nigga just don't give a fuck about what you debate, bro.
So it was some shit going against women, big time, huh?
Oh, bro, it wasn't even no. It was like, no, don't go there, bro.
Hey, yo,
Don't
I
go
don't even
there.
know what the fuck like gender
That
wars
nigga
is.
was
Like,
finna stand on that shit,
what
bro.
is the gender wars? So, like, man versus female. Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
yeah. It was like some man versus female shit, and then, well, nah, it was like I don't want to put nothing out there because I don't remember exactly, and I don't want to, what I'm saying, say nothing that
Hey,
it, but
Blue,
it was like in that range. Yeah.
my fault, bro. What's up with Ghost, bro? What's this nigga on, bro? Who is? That's your man?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Ghost
what's he?
good.
Why does he say I'm a snake, bro? Like, what? Like, off of the debate tonight? Like, cause of what I was saying? Like, damn, bro. Like,
Oh shit! I didn't even see.
I'm out. This nigga scheme gives snake fate vibes. I'm good. Damn.
Oh shit!
I guess maybe I was being too nice to Suave. He ain't like that. Okay. I don't know. That's different. I mean, I was going against him, Juju, Seduction, everybody that was about that swarthy shit. And then like, it's like, I don't know. No, he must be talking about that, the swarthy shit, because I was like, what the fuck is Ghost talking about? Yeah, I don't know.
The swordy, yeah.
Yeah, it don't be like that, Ghost, man. Just relax, man. It's just swarthy. It's just don't be swarthy, bro. Like, just relax, bro. Like, but yeah, that's funny though. I don't know. I feel like Lance got killed. I mean, but that's just me.
I just thought
Shit,
well, I don't think he I think he thought Lance got killed. I think he was talking about just specifically the
yeah,
swarty word.
yeah, the swarthy shit.
But
But I don't know. I
but
ain't
I do I don't well I ain't gonna say he got killed necessarily because he had a good performance. Like it ain't like he wasn't Lance. He was entertaining. I just thought
yeah.
he just wasn't the angle. I expected a different angle from him.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, the angle. I didn't like the Kings being. I told him not to do that. That's the only reason why I
Yeah.
said he got killed. If he didn't do that, I wouldn't even have said that. Just I was just like, I
This
really
is
did
first
not
time
like
ever
that.
doing that.
I'm so mad that he really did that. I told this
He
nigga
never does that. Like
like,
usually this nigga that's like what he did tonight, that's usually the shit you hear before the debate. And when he
mm,
shows up to the debate, he has like this
mm,
most logical art like you can tell he thought about it. Like,
Damn, that's
like,
great. Remember we talked about this.
yeah. Like
Wow.
Lance is the type like you'll be thinking that you finna go in and debate dragons. This nigga been talking about dragons the whole time and proving they existed. And when you get there, you'll find out this nigga talking about Komodo dragons. You be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, nigga. And then the
Yeah.
nigga be trying to be like sensical as fuck. Like, yeah, these Komodo dragons over time became, the myths and
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Turned
different.
them into fire breathing. You be like, nigga.
Hell nah. That shit
Like that
crazy.
nigga talked about the white party for like 2 years.
What is
And
that?
about, it was like black people were white, or were the original white people. And so,
I remember a little bit of that rhetoric that he used to say. What
yeah,
is that about though? Like, what's he basing
like,
that? It's off of like just black people finding just America
the
history.
usual King, basic, like the King James is black type shit.
Yeah.
But he does have his own spin on it. But like, when he got into the debate with Domo on should black people join the white party or become the white party, the nigga showed he didn't go and show like no colonies of white people or white party or nothing like that, or black people calling themselves white. This nigga went with like that nigga showed an old Detroit pimp ball called the White Party, bro. I swear to God.
What?
And this was a pimp ball. That nigga presented him on the screen though, like this was a political party that started out of Detroit.
What?
And I'm looking at these niggas like, yo, these like they're all in all white, but it's like mink. Niggas is wearing like all white fucking mink and chinchilla and
Oh.
shit with the goddamn brim
Wait,
hats.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Niggas
whoa,
got
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
6 females on the
And he
left
was
and the
dead
right.
ass.
Yeah, he was dead ass serious. Like that nigga tried to present that, bro. Look, that nigga,
What?
that nigga showed the niggas, bro. I swear to God, the nigga,
Yo,
that
wait,
nigga
what's the debate called? What's this called? Who is this against? This not the Domo debate, is it? That's a different thing.
ooh, yeah, that was him and Domo.
What?
And Miss Royal just said something too, bro. Miss
No,
Royal just
no,
had
no,
something. We might
no,
need that. Lance versus
no.
Claim. Ooh,
Wait.
Lance ain't as good as Claim, though, man. At proving that shit. Like
Uh,
Claim is legendary.
who is Clay?
Claim beat Claim proved that Jesus had a wife and kids. He beat Rio and he beat Anonymous on the same topic.
Wait, what? Who is this
Yeah,
nigga?
claim your
Yo, this
inheritance
nigga smoking
is
niggas on
is
that?
is a legendary window jumper. He invented the window.
Yo, this nigga
He invented.
smoked.
Yeah, Claim invented
Real
the window.
who on Jesus? Oh, anonymous.
Yeah,
Damn.
and you know what's crazy? It could have been worse because in both debates, I looked and was like, "Ooh, it was verses, bro. At least 5 verses where you can show that nigga like the Messiah is supposed to have kids and shit that he didn't
Oh,
even use, yo." I was like, yo,
and still
because I
won.
told Anonymous after he beat Rio, I told Anonymous, I said, hey man, this was for the playoffs. I said, don't take that damn debate. You tripping. He proved that shit. This nigga Anonymous, pride. Nah, I got him. I'm like, nigga, do not take no is Jesus got kids, nigga. He can prove that shit, bro. And I'm looking, I'm like, it shit he didn't even bring out on Rio, bro. That would really make the shit sound great. And little dude, of course, the nigga Anonymous locked in the debate. I was like, oh, bro, you going
Damn.
that nigga went home on that shit, bro. I said, damn, cuz. Like, bro,
What
did
season is
Jesus have a
that?
wife? And a side, my fault. And he proved the side piece. He proved not only that Jesus had a wife and kids, but But Rio, they proved he got a side, a chick on the side too.
You got a Mary Magdalene?
I swear to God,
What the fuck?
that nigga had. Oh my God, bro,
Hey, where's the way I can watch this shit?
man, Solar got to release that shit, yo. Release the
Ew.
tapes, nigga.
Yeah, I want to see these
That
shits,
shit
bro.
is
Like, why
class.
niggas
I
be
ain't gonna
getting
lie,
brought
bro. That shit was
it?
classic. And when you see it, bro, I promise you, I can send you 10 verses he didn't even use. That was like there, available.
That's
Like,
what
nigga,
I'm
if you
saying.
use this, nigga, Jesus supposed to have kids. Like, and he was showing he used enough, but it was like shit there, bro. Like, cause you
Yeah.
can show it. Like, nigga, the Messiah is supposed to have kids. The nigga's supposed to be having sex and shit. And the nigga like claim argument was, I don't see why these niggas don't want the king or the Messiah to have sex. I guess they want him to be a homosexual. That nigga was,
Wow.
yo, he was running that shit. I said, this nigga claim, bro. Windows, like, bruh. Man, one day that nigga showed the shroud of Turin. My nigga was like, that's a black man. That nigga Solar was like, that's a black man? He was like, yeah. He was like, pull that fucking picture back up. He was like, that looked like a cracker. That nigga straight face, like, no, sir, he is not. I
Wow.
was like, damn. You
Wow.
know, claim, bro.
Wow. Like, imagine if there was a Shuckle Buck tonight when Lance pulled those
Oh,
two
man.
pictures of the King James and
Mm-mm-mm.
the other king. I was like, yo, what
Oh,
the
man, that would have been classic.
yeah, I
We
was
might
like,
have to bring it back, man. That Shucklebuck's something serious, bro.
yeah.
It's just,
Y'all had Shuckle Buck in the playoffs?
man, niggas that went home. I went home because of the Shucklebuck.
Oh
Niggas
no.
that went home because of the Shucklebuck.
That's
Back then,
different.
bro, especially like when it was bias and shit, niggas was like waiting on one thing for you to say to vote against. Like with every, I mean, because you know you had to like the peers vote and shit. So that
Yeah.
shit was like gang shit. You ain't voting against your side, but it was times like your side could be losing, and you were like you were voting on them because you mad, but you was like looking for one thing, like, oh, that nigga said this. I can't vote for him. I got to get my
Oh
vote.
shit.
Like,
Uh,
nigga, yo, yeah, you had to be, nigga, your wording had to be perfect. Nigga. Like, there was no, you misspoke, you miss anything, nigga. One fuck up, your ass going home tonight, nigga.
wait a second. So niggas always was getting fucked up in the Shuckle Buck like how it is now?
Oh, yeah, bro. It used to be, man, bro, the Sucker Book sometimes used to be an hour and a half, bro.
The
Two, it
fuck?
used to be a whole nother debate,
Bro, stop playing, Blue.
man. More Moore and Solar used to go to war all the time in the circle, but
What?
Yakeem the submitted and Solar always went at it in the Shuckle Buck. The
What
classic was Rob versus Gorilla Hebrew. They had that shit turned into two debates in one.
the fuck? How the hell
That
they
nigga
get away
Rob,
with that?
man, cause like it was on the line, like the debate was close, and Rob needed to say one thing, like he needed to go back to the law to clear it up for Solar, but instead he didn't. And what he did, he opened up a door for Gorilla Hebrew. And Gorilla Hebrew like said some shit that like mucked up the debate. And so they ended up like after they had it like an hour, it's like an hour circle, but the niggas had to present they some information all over. Them niggas ended up debating like it went from oh man, it went from like who is a mamzer a mixed person to is Ruth the Israelite. And it was all because of like one question, bro. Like I was like, damn, because Rob answered it right. He like answered it the first time, but it like the way he kind of said it, like and read it, it wasn't as clear as it could have been. So all he really needed to do was go right back to it and just say it one more time clearly. But he kind of went. I forgot what verse he went to. It was something that said like kinsman or something like that. And that nigga Gorilla Hebrew took that nigga to Roof. And because he knew if he can go to Roof, that should have just muck up the debate. Them niggas was in a whole nother topic. I was like, damn.
Who ended up winning that?
Gorilla Hebrew.
Damn.
Yeah, he pulled it out on the Roof. The Roof shit, once it opened up to Roof, the shit was just too confusing. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but righteously, if you look at it, Rob won. Like a Mamzer is a mixed person. There ain't no getting around that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
damn, that season sound, bro. What was that?
that
1 or
shit was
2?
high. I think that was one. Yeah.
Man, that sound
Yeah, that's
lit.
season one. That's season one.
That shit sound lit as fuck.
Oh, he used to be crazy, bro. Yeah, that shit was jumping though. I ain't gonna lie.
Just
I
all
ain't gonna lie.
Bible debates. That's what I'm talking. That's my
Yeah,
damn.
it was
That sound
strictly
right at home
Bible.
for me.
It was like it was Bible, Kemet,
Oh yeah.
but it was mainly like Old Testament versus New Testament. And then Q joined the league as an atheist, and that kind of opened it up. And then, you know, after the dark side beat up the Bible bad, I mean, very bad, niggas started like, nobody, I don't want to debate the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So we had to, you know, so then it became, all of a sudden, they became capitalists. We had to beat up capitalism and shit.
Yo, that's what I was
Man.
complaining about. That's funny because I was complaining about that shit when I first came in the league. I was like, why y'all niggas keep debating these political debates?
Yeah, them niggas did not want to deal with if Ham, Sam, and Japheth populated the planet,
Damn.
or you know,
Just
like
simple shit that goes
yeah,
that goes on their beliefs.
you know,
Like,
yeah,
damn.
yeah, man. It was an interesting time, man. These niggas came up with like 5 different Yahwehs. There was a
What the fuck?
so you had Joe Yahweh, and then he had all of his sons, which was like Tito Yahweh. Um, you had Michael Yahweh. You know, turned out Jesus Yahweh. There was even a mountain named Yahweh.
What?
So, yeah, it got very, very interesting with the Yahweh and who was God. Niggas completely forgot who the fuck God was and where to find him at.
Bro.
Oh yeah, Bishop Eliyahu. I forgot about that.
Who is that?
He was supposed to be. He was supposed to debate Rob to go to the championship, and he quit. Said Rob had threatened his church and had the people at his congregation spooked and shit. Yo, that nigga was crazy though. That nigga, bro. One night we was just like arguing back and forth with anonymous and Yara, and that nigga and bro, no, we wasn't even arguing with them two. We was arguing with Bishop Eliyahu, and he got mad and like start condemning us and shit. And then like the niggas start condemning, goddamn, the niggas start condemning Yara and Anonymous. That nigga was like, that nigga said, you niggas is wicked. That nigga like he went the fuck off.
It's an old preacher. It's an old man.
Nah, he a Israelite, but he
Oh.
like he I don't know, man. He don't like I don't know, he pretend like he fuck with black people, but he don't really believe black people Israelite. But he like a manager, like I don't know what this
Oh
nigga is to be
man.
honest with you. Yeah. That nigga was like super manager, yo. Like that
Bro.
nigga trip. I mean, he was super, and it's disappointing because I was like looking at his congregation on YouTube and shit, And it's like this nigga got a lot of niggas in his congregation. And
Damn.
I'm like, but he teach, it ain't about the blood, it's about the spirit bullshit, all of that.
So
Yeah, he's
everybody can
a
be.
confused Israelite. Yeah,
He's like
it's the most
everybody,
confused shit I've
everybody.
ever heard. Yeah, he's definitely a Christian. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck, man?
that's what I'm
Everybody,
saying, bro. They gotta get. If you have to go with that, it's a bloodline, man. You can't. I
there's
told
no
you.
getting around that,
Yeah, you
man.
gotta roll with that, even though it's not like you gotta say that it is. Like that don't make sense unless
The
you
fact
trying.
you said anyone can be Israel tells you
Yeah,
it's about a bloodline. Why do they have to be Israel, bro?
yeah.
Niggas ain't even like seeing that.
Could
You
a
have to be Israel.
could a Hebrew get away with like arguing saying that this is just my culture, but I don't know. I'm not my I don't know. Like it's just my culture, but I'm a fucking well, I don't know, African. I don't know, because
Let's
Israel's
try it.
in it. I don't know. That's kind of some weird shit. You know
You
what's
you
funny?
can't.
That reminds me of your debate when this nigga, you're telling this nigga that these niggas are not claiming African, and this shit goes against African spirituality. And he was like, "But Israel's in Africa," and it's like, and he was like, "So what?" And it's just like it just ended there. Like, well, that's it. Like, it's in Africa. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what about all his scriptures that he brought out and the Beta Israel shit? That was a. I felt like the Beta Israel once the Beta Israel thing, because it ended pretty much with him talking about the Ethiopia shit. And
Yeah,
once the Beta Israel shit got crushed, I'm like, all right, cool. Only thing I said in my head was I wish Blue would have went in more on that Esau shit, but I know it. I get it. I know
yeah,
Esau's a fucking white man, so I'm not done. Like, I'm like, hopefully niggas is fucking with is not rolling with you know what I'm saying? How can different races come from Noah? Who gives a fuck? This is the biblical narrative, nigga. And
right.
I'm just like, fuck, bro. I hope nobody and they wrote. They was like, nah, this shit. I was like, damn, bro. Even though we know, even KLT know damn well, fucking
Yeah, I thought
Esau,
that once
fucking
he brought up like the Ethiopians and the Ethiopian Bible, I was like, oh, he dead.
yeah,
I thought that was
bro.
like game over. I'm like, oh, this is
He was
it,
like,
bro.
they're Africans. I was like,
Like,
what?
no, hell nah. I think
Yeah,
though where I kind of fucked up though too when he asked me about Ham, Shem, and Japheth, I shouldn't even have answered that
on the
question like that.
Canaan shit. We talking
Yeah,
about?
because
Oh yeah,
like
it was.
whether they was like it got confusing, like
Yeah, it
whether
did
they
get
was like the
confusing when that
progenitors of
king.
Africa,
Yeah,
Africans and shit. Because
and
righteously, that ain't my argument. Like my argument is that you know you got people who practice a culture, and when they come
right.
in contact with people who either hold that book or when they come in contact with the book, everything about it is anti them. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm,
anti their culture. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, if I'm sitting there doing voodoo and whoop de whoop, and then I come across a Bible and I read it, it's going to say that everything I've been doing in my culture and voodoo and that makes me is an abomination.
bro,
You know what I'm saying?
what it is. You cooked on the rapid fire. It just they things it looked like he was winning on his because of the whole African shit. How can the
Yeah,
Africans come from? But you really destroy him on your rapid fire, and on his it got confusing. That's what it the
yeah,
can
it
like
got
that
mucky.
Canaanite shit. I was like, bro, why is
Yeah,
like
I
we
shouldn't even
playing
answer that
games?
shit.
Yeah, it was too many
Yeah,
games being played on the like who's African? I'm like, bro.
yeah, I'm like, that don't even, cause rightfully, even in my debate, it ain't really about whether Ham is really like I don't believe that no they ever even existed. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like it don't even really matter
Yeah,
whether
then
they
you
this
broke that
or
down too about how the Bible is fictional and you know how it comes out of no, not fictional. I'm sorry, it comes out of Turkey and the
right.
whole Constantine. Yeah, so like it was a lot of daggers. It's just that people weren't adding them up. Like I feel like you know they just his I guess his argument was just easier on the ears. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I felt like yours is a little more intricate. That's what I tell people that you're not even too intricate because like I understood it well. It's just that I feel like people was caught up in the whole the African, like they really was caught that African, like how does one man have different races and the
Right.
Canaanite and the Canaan, but yeah, I was kind of like salty about that, but you know you gotta move on. Like everybody been upset about the wins and losses going on, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna cap, like you know, bro, it is what it is, my nigga. Like you know, shout out to KLT, show me shit, no hating shit for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, 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 man.
You ain't
But
need
you
to
know,
do the season. Hell yeah,
it
man.
happened. Like I said, I can see, I definitely can see ways I could have been sharper and
Yeah,
make
what
clarify
when
some stuff.
when it not if you don't mind me asking, when did you say how long you when you start on it? When you start on it? Like you know, I'm at work on this. Like you know what I'm saying? Was it
So you talking about
like
started
when
on the
you was like, you
debate?
know, I'm about to do my shit. Yeah, or you was like, fuck it, I'm about to do it.
I was putting it together. I mean,
Oh,
I
it was like
had like
piece by piece.
started, yeah,
Oh,
like
okay, okay, okay. That's all I was just asking to be like,
yeah.
did you just like say fuck it, I'm about to do this shit? I'm like, damn.
Because I usually read all my literature at like the day that we get in like lock it
Hmm.
in. I usually just read all my literature within like that first week, and then
Okay,
the
yeah.
second week I'll start putting the you know what I mean, putting my ideas onto a slide and shit.
That's
But I
funny.
usually
I
just
kind
want
of do. Yeah.
everything.
No, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I was jotting shit down too, like days prior, like but I say about a week too, like just jot shit down my notes, and then I was like, fuck it, I just put my shit together. But yeah, I always we always think back to like, damn, I wish I would have took more time on certain
yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
But it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. I'm about to hop off here, man. It's getting late. Let y'all niggas
Yeah,
go.
man. I'm
Appreciate
finna shut
chopping it
it
up with
down.
you, man.
Definitely appreciate you, God. Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
man. Peace to you and peace to Solar, man. Y'all be easy, man. Power to the dark side.
All right, God, power to the dark side, man.
Peace, y'all.
Definitely. So yeah, man, definitely, definitely. We still, so man, we finna find out, man. We got young scheme learning on the fly. And as much as I can behind the scenes, I'm trying to just show him, and talk to him about what to look forward to. But I'm letting him be his own man and letting him, do his own thing. But it is a little, just a little stuff. Like I said, he didn't. I think he'd have learned from it from a lot of things that happened over the season, and so I think a lot of those things that happened and prepared him for this moment. So man, it's gonna be good to see him versus Rio. We're gonna find out how much he done grown this season officially. We're gonna find out how much he has grown officially. Um, yeah, man. With that being said, though, man, let me shout out everybody who was in the building. I appreciated everybody that came through. Miss Royal has been holding it down. Appreciate you. Juju been in the building holding it down. Ghost definitely was holding it down. Appreciate it. Seduction. Mule University came through. Let me see. Who else? Who was it? Bullish Prince of Wales was good. Let me see who else we had in there. KY, BNJ. Not sure what that is. Shout out to you. To break down that acronym for us, please. I see that snuck in the building. Yeah, man. Like I said, man. Shout out to everybody that kind of snuck in. Shout out to everybody that snuck in. Definitely. So you already know how we gonna end this thing.
Just know that everything behind me soon to pass away. Ballin' on our own island, no castaway. I was trying to learn the craft, I can't masquerade. Every time we make magic, yeah, gotta have the cake. They say the flowers in May, spring from the showers in April. Burning sage by the pound, all over crystals is labeled. Try to line your re with meditation, you able. And you might get a read, tarot cards on the table. And she better have an altar in her living room. Rarely ever lighting candles cause she in the mood. Not to mention love spells she was sending through. Jump a tissing too old soon if you feeling blue. It feels strange to find a guide on a voyage. No, you ain't the same, I can feel it in your aura. Came on point like the horns of a Taurus. Say you won't change, better take that thing to oil. Have to think the constellations for the day they made you. Shit, ever since a minor, I've been playing major. Call me Private Ryan, I was trying to save you. See the stars is all the line and they designing greatness. So why be racing when we only chasing soul ties? You finna be the centerpiece of my soul tribe. No twin flame soulmates from an old life. So I'm thinking Mile Reach and you know why.
That girl bad, that girl bad. You don't wanna feel a black girl, right? You don't wanna make a black girl mad, but they always want with the black girl. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I see how it happened, this black girl. Magic. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I see how it happened, this black girl. Magic. And she gotta have a altar in the living room. Really living like candles cause she ate a fool. Not to mention love spell she was sending through. Jump a tissing to her soon if you feeling blue.
They say the flowers in May, spring from the showers in April. Burning sage by the pound, all over crystals is labeled. Try to line your re with meditation, you able. And you might get a read, tarot cards on the table.
That girl bad, that girl bad. You don't wanna feel a black girl, right? You don't wanna make a black girl mad, but they always want with the black girl. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I see how it happened, this black girl. Magic. I ain't talking about no rabbit in a hat trick. I see how it happened, this black girl.